Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. We have been hard at work trying to city blockify the base. We've got paper going. We went for batteries because then we're going to be able to get, whatchamacallit, a bit sooner. Sulfur, no, sulfur. Sulfur's part of making batteries. We'll be able to get electronics blocks 2 sooner with some batteries. Now, what happened here? There should be one of those. Hey, Senthus, welcome on in. So I'm trying to figure out how city blocked I want to go before. I think what I want to do is manually take lead and copper over here to get enough batteries to make enough E-block 2s so that I can kind of work my way towards some things. So I am going to need a lead chest and a copper chest for sure. We'll at least do a decent amount. I don't know how many batteries I'm going to need, but we'll start with that. And we needed 3 times as much lead as copper, which is hilarious because I basically have no lead available. But we'll put it near the copper chest. Guess I can just do that. Oh, well, that needs... Oh, well, we need power either way. Okay, the Dukes train ran out of fuel again. Are you kidding me? How does this keep happening? How did this... Oh, this stalled out. Okay. I wonder how. How's that even possible? Well, we'll have to go down and find out. Hey, Crazy Mage, welcome on in. Factorio 2 and Space Exploration, a classic combo. Always a good one. We're gonna go fix the train for the 19th time. I can't seem to figure out how to get this this wood to keep running. It's really funny, actually. Because this happened like 3 times over here as well. So what hath happened here? Because this has only a 90% to output. So where did these all come from? If this one had too many in its output, how does that even happen? I don't even know. It did it again. It broke itself. How do you keep breaking yourself? What on earth? Do you... My brain is not figuring out how this is possible. Because it gets 3 in its inventory at a time. Is it the stack size issue? It's probably the stack size. Yeah, this way it never goes over 2. Somehow 3 being there was messing it up. Okay, I think I fixed it. Maybe. I'm not completely convinced. I'm wary of you. Very wary. Let's see. We'll refuel real quick the train and see what happens. I come down here. But yeah, that thing has gotten stopped muchísimo times. Alright. Duke's train is back in action. Let's see if this is going to keep running. Looks like it. Yeah, I think the stack size is what broke it. Because somehow when this would put 2 in, it would go 1 over the limit. And then somehow there wouldn't be enough room for the outputting ones or something. I don't know. But should be fixed now. And yeah, so... back to the big plans for the base. I am going to need all 6 types of ore. I'm going to need crushing for all 6 types. And then I'm going to need to do crazy amounts of metallurgy. And before we do that, we want catalysts to be a part of it. And so what I need first is E-blocks. So that's why we're building up some copper and lead to take over. because we just need to get some batteries going. And I don't really want to put copper and lead onto trains and stuff right now because I'm not doing metallurgy yet. So we're going to start with all this lead and all this copper, which I guess this could be a mini loader as well. And so now I'm going to take this over, throw it into the battery world, and get our first batteries. Ta-da! Map view. Like, why is it not zooming out? Here we go. I love all those squiggles. It's amazing. Okay. So we run over here. Throw you some copper and lead. I'll keep one stack of copper for myself, just in case. And that should begin the process. Oof, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Copper wire begins. Here we go. These are the battery casings, which then get turned into battery casing covers. Awesome. And then we've got anodes and cathodes ready to go. Wait, no anodes. Why no anodes? Oh, I broke something. What did I break? Oh, this was supposed to be here. I forgot that had a reason. There we go. Oh, that, I guess this is... Oh, that's interesting. We kind of only want the lead from this. We don't want half of the copper. That is annoying, actually. I'm gonna do it that way. Need one more square. Oops, there we go. Okay. So then this copper will only go on that half, and this copper is on that half. Okay. So there we go. Battery casings. Okay, and now we got battery casing covers flowing out, which is awesome. And most of my battery casings are going to be flowing into here because they're all getting eaten up until the, whatever these are called, back up, the casing covers. So once these back up, then we should start seeing some of the battery casings flowing on, and then we will have batteries. Huzzah! And overall, it looks like each battery uses 6 lead plates, 2 copper plates, and 8 paper. So very, very lead heavy. If I bring over 6,000 lead, that's only 1,000 batteries. So that's a lot. But the blocks only use 1 battery each, so we will be able to make quite a few. And then tinned cable harnesses, I need a setup, I guess. It's just tin and copper and more cellulose. So tin plates, tinned wire. So we'll go set that up here in a minute. All right, and now these are backing up. Sweet. So we should see any second now some of those casings flowing onto the side of the belt here. There it is. It begins. So we shall watch our first batteries be made. Ta-da! And there we go. Batteries. Woo! The first battery. All right. So there you have it. 5 batteries a second. I'm out of lead already. That's it. That's all we get. Sheesh. We'll see how many we ended up getting. It'll take a minute for the... Because there's a lot that had to stack up that won't get used because of the ratios. So it looks like that's all we get for now. Next time we'll get the full amount because we had to like the spin up cost was pretty heavy because you can see all of these battery casing covers that essentially are the spin up cost for the whole thing. So that was a lot of lead just to get it started. But hey, I have 116, which is great. And now we can go back, make the green things, and then we can have electronic block 2s. Choo choo. Okay. So we need tin and copper. I'm just gonna make this over here. I think our bus is not gonna be used a ton more. It'll still be a little while before we completely phase it out, but let's do this and this. Okay. It kind of does look like some of those open TTD trains. So we need the tinned harnessing stuff. So that's tinned wire, cellulose fiber, tinned cable shielding. The tinned wire is made in this as well with copper cables and... So let's look. What's the ratio here? That makes 3. This could use up to 15, which is bonkers. So let's make 2 of these for the harnesses. So those can use up to 1 tinned wire, which is 2 copper. Okay, so that's all fine. We need to connect power here. And then I need to bring up cellulose, which I did put on Zebus. Turn that up. And then we bring that up. And now we need the shielding doodads. So the shielding doodads are made at a rate of 0.75. We need 2 of those as well. And let's just have this run by. Do this, grab from the side. And that'll get me some tinned cable harnesses. Ta-da! And then, unfortunately, that's not where the buck stops. We're also going to need tinned cabling, right? Isn't that a thing? No, sorry, cabling is only one thing, but tinned servo motors we will need. Ugh, crazy. Okay, why are they not working, though? What did I do? Oh, I need one more inserter. There we go. Okay, so now we're running on tinned cable harnesses. Beautiful. And I believe that means we are going to be able to make electronics blocks 2. Whoo! 3 green circuits apiece. Not allowed to handcraft them. So I will just throw everything I got in there, except I don't want to give all these away. You're free from the babysitting. So now with those, what are we doing again? Gosh, I set out to do that so long ago, I can't remember why it mattered. I mean, I know we need them for basically everything, but we had a specific reason. It had to do with batteries and motor 2s. Sintering ovens. The sintering oven requires the E2s, and we needed sintering ovens to make motor 2s. That's what it was. So now we will be able to craft some sintering ovens and go back to our motor 2 line that we were trying to set up. Which is super annoying, but we did already set up a decent amount of this, I think. What was the step that even needed sintering? was this. You use sand and the resin mold to make the expendable mold. So we need 4 sintering ovens for that. Bird, are you sure your niece isn't a cat? Yeah, sounds like a cat. I think you have a cat, not a niece. Where are the sintering ovens? There, okay. Okay, we'll start with 2. We did already build some of this, so I'm going to keep going with it. Might as well. We did the sand thing. Now we're doing this thing. So we have the molds. We have the sand. And now we need the sintering ovens to make the expendable molds, which then get mixed with molten steel. Where's the molten steel? It's right here. To make the motor casings and some sand back. Got it. Okay. So we've got that. The sand needs to come over. Now what's interesting is I only need exactly 30 of the new sand. And then I'm going to have to input priority on the recycling of sand. And the sand per second is 10. So I literally need 3 inserters for that. Okay, 4, so we need 3 per set of 2. Let's go here. Yeah, that looks good. Aristocats. What a great movie. I am a fan. We do need some filter inserters to make sure the slag gets out. That'll be the steel. Guess we're gonna go like this. So slag will come out. I don't have a solution for the slag yet, except for this. That's my solution. And then the molten, go this way, connect. I do need, that one needs to go into that, kind of like the green circuit thing you do in vanilla. And hey, there it is, motor casing 2s. Those will go up here. This needs to be slag filtered. Copy that. Okay. And now we're going to get a crap ton of sand back. What's the output here? Still only 5 per second. Okay, that's fine. This can all go on one line here, and then we're going to filter. I should just copy this first. Copy everything. We'll build that right next to it. The middle one should have 2 inserters. I need 3 more. Okay. Filter sand to the right. Input priority right. Wait, shoot. That's not going to work. Hold on. What we need is here, input priority right. And then we need this to go and send the rest back in. This will be output priority right. But then extra will fill up these last ones. Hopefully that's enough. 30 and 10. That feels... Yeah, this one alone needs 10, so that should work. Children are hilarious. I got to hang out with one of my, my cousin's kids recently, and it was just really fun. They were just playing around and giggling for like 20 minutes straight, and children giggles are pretty awesome, let's be honest. Now we need to do all this. Bleh. We have done all this, I believe. Yes? Yes. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Motor 2s, electronics block 2s, and batteries all in the same episode. You can't not be proud of me. Is that the connection for everything? Yep. These are very much load-bearing power poles right here. Very much load-bearing. That's not the right direction on the filter there. These power poles right here are carrying the entire city block power. Okay, now I need some random stuff. I need cellulose, iron, and steel. Did I ever bring that over? I don't think I did. Did I? That was for when we were making paper down here, because we thought we could make batteries down here. That was a fun joke. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to use the bus. Cellulose. Gosh. Iron and steel. I'm just ignoring the rest of the bus right now, because somehow I don't think it'll matter. We just need to get this stuff automated. So we need 3 using the motor casings and the cellulose. So that'll be here. Oh my gosh. 3 of these. Can't click correctly. That's fine. Power that up. And then that will be making whatever that is, the motor blocks. Motor blocks get combined with gears and axles in 4 buildings. So that'll be over here. Okay. Gears and axles will go on this belt. And I don't know about productivity modules in my brain. That would be so nice, though. You get more output than your input. Sounds like a good deal. Okay, I really only need 1 making rods, 1 turning rods into gears, and then 1 making steel rods, and 2 turning steel rods into axles. So it's pretty simple, actually. I need, like... This will be the steel rod into axles 1, and then this will be the gear. So gear from iron rod, this is steel rod, and this is axle. I missed. Axle and axle. And then we just use the magic of angly inserters to put the things in the things. And then we output there, 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 close side, bring the belt down. Over, down, power. Spaghetti times have been accomplished, but we also have motor 2s. What now? Come at me, bro. Yes. That feels so good. Okay, we're putting those in a chest, because I don't really have anything better to do with them right now, other than stockpile. And the only thing about this that's actually not perfect is the slag building up, but that should last a while. Cool. Okay, let me get rid of the sand. And then I do still need to craft 2 more sintering ovens. So let me go get some more E2s. Get some more sintering ovens. The steel is a little bit of an issue. We're not making a bunch of extra molten steel, so that's not going to go amazingly. Okay. So that'll make some more E-blocks for me. It ran out of tin cable harnesses pretty quick. Okay, so blah. Now what? I would like a lot of things. So I mean, I think metallurgy is now where we want to begin looking, because I think we have the tools that we're gonna need. Oh my gosh, look at some of these to make stuff. So let's start with iron, for example. Now, hold on. When can I get iron smelting too? I just need to research all this first, don't I? Because I can make things way more efficiently once I get these done. So I should start on that chain. Oh, that's orange analyzers. We don't have that. But we can do ore processing as well. And that will get us more ore, or ingots per iron, essentially, which helps a lot. What's the recipe for ore processors? Okay, nothing crazy. We're also going to want lead, tin, copper, the main four for now, and then advanced steel is somewhere. Where are you? Steel. Oh, we don't get any new steel until orange. Okay. But I mean, getting better iron is getting better steel, so I guess that makes sense. And we're gonna need these, but we have clay bricks. Shoot. Okay, I need to automate clay because production block 2s are needed. Because one thing we're gonna need. So let's just look at iron ore, for example. Rather than doing the annoying sorting stuff, what we're going to do is make iron ore from scratch. And let's just say I want 30 per second. That's pretty conservative. I am going to want more than that. Can we do tier 2 sorting? The answer is yes, but it's probably too expensive for now. But maybe I'll plan on tier 2 sorting facilities. Anyway, so we need Jivalite in combination with Saphirite plus these mineral catalysts. And so if we look at kind of how this works, we could output pretty easily all 4 main types of ore here without too much hassle. Kind of all together, like 30 of each, for example. And you can see we need a bunch of mineral catalysts and kind of a bunch of the different types of ore. It's always weirded me out that when you do these 4, Crotinium is the one you need 30 of. I would have thought you would need 30 of Saphirite and Stereotype and then 15 of the rest. But here we are. In any case, we will need to set up a big slurry coal filtering setup. And this uses slag slurry, which is finally how we'll use our crushed stone. Slag is far more efficient. Actually, it looks like they made that even more so. I thought it used to be 20 and 5, which meant slag was twice as efficient. Now it's even more than twice as efficient, so don't crush your slag into stone if you're gonna make slag slurry, is the short version of that. The way this works is it's actually sulfuric acid positive. So we will set up that loop. We can even, I'll just show you guys right now. Sulfur dioxide from sulfur, sulfur from the desulfurization of the water. What happened? Oh, we don't want to be providing, what is going on here? This. Shift click. There we go. So you can see we actually end up with a little bit of extra sulfuric wastewater, which is fine. We can set it up so that we end up with a little bit of extra sulfuric acid, and we can potentially ship that out as a byproduct if we want to. And then the coal filters are a thing. You need to add coal into filters, but you get the filter frames back, so it costs you a little bit of coal. And there you have it. That's what catalysts do. So the catalysts themselves aren't that expensive except for the stone. I mean, look at this. 187.5 crushed stone per second. That's insane. Now, it's less insane when you look at how much stone you get from crushing these in the first place. So let's add those in. So sapphirite, stereotyte, ore crushing, givelite, ore crushing, Rotinium, ore crushing, bobmonium, ore crushing, and finally rubite, ore crushing. And then we want to control, shift click on all these. So to get the amount we need, this will provide only 60 of the crushed stone. So you can see that you have a large need of exterior stone or slag, which is a pretty big ask. So geode washing is the main thing you do for that. I don't know if we're going to build these numbers exactly. It's kind of tricky. I wonder in the last 50 hours... iron ore... 864... Copper... We haven't been making lead and tin, but bobmonium and rubite are kind of close to lead and tin. So honestly, they're relatively close, especially with needing batteries. The lead is going to shoot up. So I might just do equal amounts of all four. I think these are all close enough to lead me to believe equal amounts could be good, with extra on iron simply because of steel. So I would want at least a little bit of extra iron. Maybe just make it double at that point. So yeah, we're going to need a lot of stone and ore slag. Eventually you just start electrolyzing or geode washing, if that's a thing. When do we get that? Geode washing? Oh, it is green science. Okay, cool. So the geodes, you get crystal dust and crushed stone, and that's pretty nice. And then what you can do is use the crystal dust to make crystal slurry, which... Crystal seedling, yeah. This is basically the tier 2 catalyst, so you're not going to use that at first. Is there a way to get rid of crystal dust? I'm trying to remember. Or do you have to use sulfuric, basically, to turn it into crystal slurry? Oh yeah, it's the powder, that's right. So you can turn crystal dust into crystal powder, and then you can mix crystal powder to make crystal slurry. Which I think, is that a better way to make slurry or a worse way? I can't remember. It's a worse way, because that goes 10 to 50. The other one would be 20 to 20. It is a way to get rid of it, though, without using sulfuric acid. So, all that being said, there's a lot we have to think about over the course of the next, you know, however many 5 million hours it's going to take us to do all that. I just realized... I hate this. My blueprint's bad. My blueprint for the city block, it doesn't have the power poles here and here, which is fine when you think about the fact that, well, when you place the next one, it will put them there, but, like, then if I build sideways, I don't have power. So I need to add in the power poles to this, and then I need to remake the blueprint. So which one was that? This was even block. So even block. One more time. You are this. And then deconstruct. And then shift deconstruct. Okay. And now I need to do the same thing with the odd block. Which this seems like a good space for it. I need to put the power poles here. Remake the blueprint for odd, new. Bingo. Save. Get rid of all that. Get rid of the deconstruction. Okay. Perfect. Yes, Dukes, I agree. We've done a lot. But I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a tricky game to figure out. So, do I do the ore next? Is that really the next step? I guess so. So, lots of crushing is the next one, I guess. Crush Town, USA. Yeah, exactly, Ghostified. At this stage, everything is next. It's a lot of work. It could be fun, though. It can be fun, depending on, you know, how we look at it. So yeah, I think we're gonna do big crushing station. So, and we're gonna want to leave room for expansion on this. But let's start with all the crushers. So I need... That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Gonna need a bunch. So let me get more blocks here. And we're slowly working our way through green science, which is nice. Definitely gonna need pretty much all of it. We get a lot more efficient stuff. Construction block 1. I need some more frames. Okay, that's 30, 40, 50. That should be plenty. I need a lot more belts and inserters. Oh look, I found some more copper. Or more batteries. So belts. We're gonna need a crap ton of belts for this project. No question about it. And then nanobots, as always, get 200 extras. Lots of inserters. I'll just take them all. And finally, this all backed up, so we'll get up to 50 of each. That'll take a while to catch up, but that's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. We do have a crushed stone issue. So the first thing I should do is request crushed stone, because this is having issues, and it's soon going to be completely full. So I think the first thing I want to do is requesting crushed stone, though. That's just super annoying, because I don't even have a need for it yet. I won't have a need for it until catalysts. And I don't know what city block I'm gonna want crushed stone in. So what that means is, for now, we are going to make an even bigger storage area. And what we need is some extra stuff here. So you are actually going to go that way. You're going to go that way. Wait, what am I doing? We want to do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then these two will come down and around. Can they go underneath this? No, they can't. So they'll come over here, and then we'll go in with a bunch of mini loaders. Okay. So that way we can still handle 60 stone for a little while longer. The Julia Childs of Angel's Overhaul. I don't actually know enough about Julia Childs to understand what that means. But I'll choose to take it as a compliment. Whatever it means. Okay, so crushing is a thing. We're gonna need probably a lot more stations, I'm guessing. Let's go let me get some more chests, actually. Because we're gonna have a bunch of stations at this next place. And I doubt that's gonna... We just used up a ton of steel chests, so... I'll grab 200 more. Okay, back we go to the train. And then over to... I don't really know if it matters. I think this will be my crushing block. So... Get this plopped in. And we'll go here. I think I have enough rails, hopefully. Okay, so we'll get all this placed. What is that? The heck? Oh, what is this? This wasn't a thing, was it? Hold on, did we what happened? Oh, that's the piece from the left. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we can remove that. We don't need that because that's included in that piece. So at least from this side, we don't need these pieces. That one. Or that one. Or these two, I believe. Okay. Definitely don't need that. Alright. So, we've got some stackers. The problem here is I'm going to be providing 6 different ores. And so we're going to need 6 separate... This is where multi-providing is pretty nice. Being able to provide them all in one station. So I'm going to need a lot more provider stations, which means these stackers are going to need to be able to go to a lot more places. And so I kind of need... Yeah, I need this to, like, go to a bunch more stations. So we're going to have to kind of utilize more branches here. What's my spacing? 3 spacing? 2, 3. So this is going to be another station, which will connect there. And then 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is another station. Let's see, where are you going to connect, though? Guess it has to be that one, and we just go into the diagonal. Go away. Ah! That is the hardest thing to unbuild ever. And then we need one there. And then at this point, we can just... Yep, do that. It's kind of funny. This one's actually further forward. I wouldn't have anticipated that because of the diagonal. Surely this is not the best way to do all of this, but whatever. Hopefully we'll have enough room for crushing up there. We can always utilize an adjacent block too. We have underground belts. That's a thing. So I will do that if I need to. And oh no, we don't have enough red circuits. Gotta remember to get some more red circuits. Okay, so then this right here, we are going to be providing 6 different things. Dukes, now you're just saying random actors. I don't totally understand the mind of the Dukes. Oh, see you later, Synthus. Wow, okay, 6. This is so much. I don't love this. But it's all we have to work with. So here we are. Okay, so... Sorry, my brain is brainolating. I'm just not opening my mouth. I basically need 6 outputs, and I'm trying to decide if I want 1 input or 2. Because if I have 2, then that allows for more kind of throughput. 1 unloading doesn't quite seem like enough. So I'm a bit worried about only 1 unloading, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then these are actually going to need to be a little higher if I'm just copying the station part. No, actually, I guess they don't. They can be as low as the signal fits, which for this one is going to be right in line. This one's going to need to be a bit higher. So right there. And then, gosh, that's super annoying. But this one will need to be slightly lower. It's so random. Okay. And then finally, I need to make this prettier next time I do this, I think. Finally, we got this one. Yeah, I'm still not supplying copper. Sad day. At least sad day for my battery plant. Okay, so we've got that. We've got this. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Now, all of these need to go back into this line. Let's get rid of some trees. A train abomination. Yeah, that is correct. Kind of looks like a tree or something. This is just so ugly. Also, these aren't even lined up. Oh yeah, because that one's bigger. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need... Hold on, we need one more. Uno mas. There. Okay, so then... all of these are going to get to here, which then will join back up with the main line. Which is going to use up, like, a lot of this block. So I may need to make this one a double block. I'm not opposed to using some of this block. That feels fine to me. I do need to be careful of the oil, though. I'm going to need that. And before I accidentally destroy it, let me pick up the special tree. Where are you? I see you on the map, but you're hiding somewhere in here. Oh, I see it. It's a temperate tree. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Bam. Temperate tree. Okay, so now this one is going to be the other unloading. So we'll copy this whole shebang. Put that here. Double-headed trains. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of double-headed trains. Okay, but the nice thing is we can do 3 ores in this one, 3 ores in this one. And we will potentially run out. I may need to make the unloading ones on this end so I can use undergrounds to get out. Because that's going to be one red belt. And then I start to run out of options here. Because I can do this, right? And then that's another red belt. But can I get more? I guess we can do another red belt out this way. So this is a red belt, that's a red belt, and then this one... I guess that works. So we can accomplish 3 red belts. I believe that's going to be good enough, given that everything we've asked for already can be had with no more than 30 of each ore per second. So 1 red belt of each ore should be good for a while. And by the time I need more, we can do more. I don't know. The trains turning around can get really complicated because then you end up needing like all sorts of... I'm just realizing, like, all of these should go down, not up. And then I feel like they should... I don't know. I feel like I could probably fit this in smaller, even, potentially. I don't know. But, yeah, double-headed trains are weird, because, like, when they turn around, then there's different pathways of travel available, so you have to make sure they exit the right direction. Like, I don't know. It's just way easier to think about trains always going forwards. Because once they start going backwards, weird things can happen. Okay, well, we're going to copy this because I think we solved the puzzle. And this is going to be 6 belts of ore out. Wowie. I guess we'll make them adjacent because that'll look prettier. And then go out. Okay. So there you have it. 6 belts of ore. Wow. This is getting intense. Yeah. That's more how I feel, Crazy Mage. They're nothing but a headache. I mean, they definitely help in the sense of not needing to do as much rail stuff. The rails can be a headache with single-headed trains, but the pathways and stuff themselves are much easier with single-headed. Okay. So, why do trees live sometimes with termites? It's very strange. Never quite understood that. So now we need to basically set up a system. Oh, I'm going to need another one for flipping. Oh, crushed stone. And it's going to be so much crushed stone. Holy crap. Wow. Well, one thing at a time. Okay, so I'm just trying to envision one single ore. 30 per second is this. Right? 10? Yep. So that's 1 ore 30 per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can easily fit 6 going this way, which is what I'll do. And then we'll have to just kind of cycle back down. And then we're going to need 1 for crushed stone, so... Okay, this isn't too bad, actually. We'll have 1 over here. And we'll figure out what order they go in at some point. But for now, we'll just assume Sapphire's this one. So we'll have 1 on the left for loading. 3 and 3. Now, what's the easiest way to do this? The overall rate is 45. So if we have 2 belts out, and each one of these puts on to a single lane, we could fit up to 3 on a single lane, which is good because we will need that. Just trying to envision how this works because of the 30. And then we merge and filter. Or should we just be smart about this? Just do that. The crushed stone will go out, whereas the... Yeah, I think I'm just going to do it this way. So crushed stone. Oh, shoot, but we're going to have that issue, which we've already had, where these last ones won't fill up this belt properly. So we're going to need like a little squiggle for this last 6 per second. This will come down and around and merge. And then that'll be a full belt of sapphirite. This will be a bunch of crushed stone. And now this part does not need as much squiggling, so the squiggle can be removed. Okay. Looks good. Copy that. And there we go. Yeah, double-headed trains are not something I want to try. I'll just say that. The trains are starting to have higher kill counts than the turrets. That's hilarious. I didn't even know that was possible. Unless you built a train saw, that is. Which is a fun idea. But I've never actually seen it other than that one post. Okay, so this is great. We're going to have the output, coming down to one of these. I might need to go a little higher on the other ones so I have some room for, belts here. Because if I have this, we're going to need some space. Probably one extra space. That one will go there. We're going to need space for all that crushed stone. I can make crushed stone go down here, though. Okay, so that'll be one. I'm going to move up a little bit for the other ones. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll go that way, that'll go that way. This one is there. Okay. I don't know which one's going to be which yet, but this will work. And just for consistency, I feel like I should move these up now. For visual aesthetics. Which, I'm giving my nanobots a lot of extra work. I didn't need to deconstruct half of this. I just needed to copy 2 to the top. But here we are. Okay, so the really tricky thing about all this is the crushed stone, because we're getting so much of it, and we're going to need to provide that. We're potentially crushing and getting up to 75 out, which is like a lot, because each one of these is potentially half of a red belt. So we can only merge 2 of these into one belt at a time, which is just bonkers. And so, yeah, the stone is going to have to do something fancy. Let's say for these 2, The stone is going to go over to here. So that's one red belt of stone there. Then we'll have the next two. How about here? Oh, I guess they can merge sooner and then turn into one belt. Like these could merge here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's 2 belts of crushed stone, and then finally, the last 2 could go here. This isn't very symmetrical, but that's okay. So that's all the crushed stone. Holy crushed stone. That's a lot. Okay, but I think this system will work. I think we're going to have to stop the YouTube episode here and just kind of start working on this in the next episode. We're going to have to do a lot of mining stations too. But the good news is we have trains now, so mining is a little bit easier. That's a lot of steertite over there. So we're going to have to mine a lot of stuff, and then what we can do is set the requests on these, or on these two, for each thing, and then yeah, that should work. And then we're going to provide 6 different things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to need 1 for crushed stone over here. So we need yet 1 more. And this one's also going to be byproduct crushed stone. So that's a thing. Hey, thanks for the follow, Perazzo. Or Perazzo. Yeah, LTN is very, very, very useful. So this one... Oh, we didn't copy the... What? Oh, that didn't get copied. Okay, well, let's get that copied. Little provider doodads. Now this one, we're going to want to make the same as the other crushed stone one. Where was that? Oh, it was the coke one. So we're going to need something like that. Right here. Except it's going to be crushed stone instead of coke. Wait, what the heck? Didn't I just craft these? Nanobots? Hello? Oh, I crafted 2 deciders, not a decider and an arithmetic. Okay, that was on me. And that's going to 1 and then 2. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people on the Discord, and I've seen it so many times, it boggles my head. They will say, oh, because Vanilla Factorio now has train limits, LTN is useless. And I have yet to hear one person explain in what world that makes any sense. Like, yeah, the train limit means you can approximate some of the same functionality because you can get a train limit, you can turn off and on stations based on need, and you can name stations the same thing. So you can sort of get an approximation of that, but it doesn't make schedules for you. It doesn't have depots that trains just go back to without really having to set up crazy circuit logic. Like, people are crazy when they say vanilla is the same as LTN. It's very, very different. In any case, we're going to have to call it a YouTube episode there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time.